And we are back. I can earn platinum points. Hang on a minute. What's this all about? I can earn platinum points? I didn't think the stream would be starting like this. Eh? Okay. I mean, like, there's not really any point. Oh, I have platinum points. Um, I mean, I suppose. If you insist. The fuck is this little dude? Uh, I mean, I also kind of want. Mm, yeah, I'll have this one as well. I'll take them all. Such a weird way to start the stream. I'm so sorry. I come back after like a couple hours break, and all of a sudden, I'm like, ooh, shiny. I want to change my thing now. Uh, where is he? Where's my boy? Where is he? Is he gonna be down at the bottom? No, he's not. Where is he? Is he at the top? No. I may be blind. I may be stupid. I think I'm being stupid. Hang on. Hang on. No, I need to go back to this. Oh, it wasn't the eShop. It was Nintendo Switch Online. Hey, Nader. Welcome to the weirdest stream. I will be playing Tears of the Kingdom soon, I promise. Yeah, I've got them. Does it only apply to this? Oh. That's what I wanted. Okay, does that only apply to my Nintendo Switch Online? No, it doesn't. Let's go. So to catch you up, if you missed the previous stream, or if you're watching this in the VOD, and you didn't watch the previous VOD for some reason, first of all, go watch it. Second of all, we did the opening sequence. It took us like 4 hours, but we basically did the opening. We've made it back to the surface world, so we're now in this little like little Hyrule Castle adjacent lookout. I'm not gonna actually climb over that. Instead, I'm gonna climb over this because there's water. And now Purah's given us the mission to go and find the search party in Hyrule Castle. Joy-Con drift. Stop it. There's some ruins here, but... yeah. I was gonna say, I pre-ordered this, like, ASAP. Oh, it's got a construct on it. Hey, little friend. This is a crystal refinery. Oh. Why is there a crystal... I mean, you did fall from the sky. I was gonna say, why is there a crystal refinery down here? But, oh yeah. Don't pay attention to my weapon. I'll get to that. So, I want to turn up the camera sensitivity. There we go. Right. Let us go. So my current weapon loadout is this one-hit kill thing at the moment. Some cool swords. They're all fused. And this is just a minecart on a stick. I wish I was kidding. Okay. Oh, there's a shrine. Now, I said I wasn't going to do all the shrines, or at least not go for them actively, but if they're in my way, then, like, you know, I'll do them. Basically, I won't go out of my way to do them. Hello, Fox. Keonosis Shrine. Oh, it's a combat shrine. Okay. Sure. Oh, I don't like the look of you. This shrine purifies the ancient evil. You who have entered, heed my instruction. Use a side hop to avoid enemy attacks in the query opening. It wants me to flurry rush. It wants me to flurry rush. Okay. Do a backflip. Fine. Okay, I know you want me to parry now, but I need to equip a weapon. Use the spiky club. Oh, what was the... I didn't even actually remember the button for it. What's parry button? Oh, it's A. Okay. Butter power and then release, charge attack. Cool. Okay, not as bad of a combat shrine as I thought it was going to be. I want to drop this and pick up the construct bow. The Zonite sword. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Got a frickin' lightsaber. Alright. I'm just gonna equip the axe just because it's on its way. And we can skip this. Also, I'll be perfectly honest, I forgot how to parry, so that shrine was actually good for us. Alright. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, shall we? Hello, friend. Link, is that really you? When did you get out of the castle? Oh, I'm so ashamed. I've been on watch duty this whole time and I didn't see you at all. I've really got to get serious about my job training. Captain Hoss doesn't know that you're back, does he, Link? You should report to him right away. He's out on the gate tower at the top of the hill, past the lower gates. I'm sure the captain will be just as surprised to see you as I was. Dude, are your eyes okay? You're red as shit? Every time I hear the name Hoss or Halzo, it's just like, I think of Hoss Delgado from Billy and Mandy. I'm Hoss Delgado. Open up. Pizza delivery. Right, how the hell am I gonna get in? This is a very effective gate. Hi, friend. Hey, this area is off limits while we conduct our search for Princess Zelda and Link. Are you aware I'm Link? Oh, good job, dickhead. If you're back, then does that mean we don't need the search party anymore? You should go talk to Captain Halls. He's at the first gatehouse up ahead. You'll find it at the end of this very road. This is a nice, like, weird parallel to Breath of the Wild, where it's like Hyrule Castle's where you end your journey. And here it's where your journey, like, literally just begins. Hello? Link? No, it can't be him. I can't allow anyone past here. This area is restricted only to those involved in the search for Princess Zelda. That is a direct order from Captain Hoz. If you insist on passing, you'll need permission from the captain. He should be at the first gatehouse up at the end of this road. Sharse. There we go. Right. So he says the gatehouse at the end of the road, but it's like, is that the gatehouse? Or is that the gatehouse? Nobody knows. Hello. We've turned up nothing in here that would help us find us in Princess Zelda. Unfortunately, a spitting image of Link. Wow, it's almost as if. Oh. That ladder did not mean anything because I am now here. Who are you? Lava. Whew, standing on the edge here, standing on the edge and staring in is so intense. Seeing a chasm in person is far better than hearing about it. Why would you do that? Just stop and startle someone on the edge of a void. This chasm is nearly bottomless. I don't know about that. Just like all the others created by the upheaval. Personally, I do not want to hit the bottom of that nearly bottomless chasm. Even though it scares me, I can't stop staring into it. Did you come up here to help look for Princess Zelda too? Yeah, me and a few others had the same idea. We all owe a great deal to the princess. We were hoping to help anyway. But the captain is way up on the top of the gatehouse there. It doesn't look like he's coming down anytime soon. Okay, that voice is so annoying to do. We just showed up without being asked. So best to stay out of the way until someone can help somehow. I'll get his attention. I am going to see, is there anything I can cook? Potentially. Yeah. Let's cook all this. Spicy simmered fruit. Soup ladle. Oh. I want to... I mean, I kind of like this, but I also don't at the same time. So yeah, let's drop that, and let's... Whoops. Let's break my stone axe. So I want the spear, and I also want the sword. Don't know if I want to fuse anything to them quite yet. But I think I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Ooh, a torch. That is technically a melee weapon. What if... I would have purchased fast food and disguised it as my own cooking? Oh, delightfully devilish Seymour. I have a torch. Hmm. Okay. So we are actually kind of stuck with this. The gate is shut. Oh, it's tempting. No, okay, you can't fuse those. That's fine. I want to use this still. I want to keep hold of the, this rusty broadsword. So I had like the joke in my head of just like, oh, I'll just climb the wall and like go and surprise him. And then I realized that's kind of what you have to do because the gates are locked. Sorry, but I'm in the middle of something. Huh? Link, is that you? You're alive. And in all in one piece it looks like. Does that mean Princess Zelda's safe too? Oh, what a relief. Hang on, you're alone? But you heard the princess calling out to you and you're here to help with the search? I see. Maybe I don't... I'm a little confused, but that doesn't matter right now. What matters is continuing our search for Princess Zelda. I'm relieved to see you came up here to help us, though. We needed some good news. The sheer amount of gloom has gotten overwhelming. Our work carries on, but we've been a bit dead in the water. Oh, it is. I thought he was hallucinating. Bye, Zelda. Okay, so maybe she's not in the past? I don't know anymore. What I do know is I want to climb up to the top. Because I'm a little monkey boy. Anything? Anything at all. That is my Joy-Con. Doing its own thing. Oh, of course there's a Korok up here. Every time I want to do something fun, it's always a Korok. What do you want? I don't want Korok seeds. Right, I want to just quickly travel here. It was this way. Okay. Oh. What? Okay. Let's help him. So, what I want to do is rotate, 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 rotate. There we go. And attach. Not there, actually. There will do. And then let's rotate. Like so. And attach. Can I not attach it? Is that not what I do? Why is that not what I do? Do I perhaps... Do I perhaps do something like this? Do I use a bit of wood glue? Let's bring it a little closer so I can actually see what I'm doing. And just like that. See, I might be using up their hard-earned materials. But I'm the goddamn hero here. Oh, hello. I'm the goddamn hero of legend over here. Alright, will this be tall enough? Looks to be. So, let's just... Oops, wrong one. Let's just rotate it. Like so. Stand it there. Try letting go. Yes, he is standing, but I want to just readjust it slightly. There we go. We finally have money. Oh my god, we have rice bowls. Oh my god, we got... What? How kind. Really? That's how you decided to fasten it? Okay. What is that over there? Is that a silent princess? Dedicate this monument to the memory of the souls lost in the calamity. Okay. Let's go to Pura. Picked up the other guy's head. Wait. Oh, I'm dead. I'm curious as to what happens if I do this. Double sword. That's ridiculous. But I'm ready. No? No more Stealthos? Okay. Or Stealth Kids, I think they are. Technically speaking. Okay. Cannot be bothered to walk back in properly. You know what? I didn't mean to do that. That's exactly what I'm telling you, Pura. Are you gonna give me something else? Oh, I was right. I was definitely right. That's our new, like, Sheikah Tower. Okay. Alright. So they're gonna work on the tower. Let's talk to you. Glad to have you back. My name's Scorpus. I've been charged with managing Lookout Landing. Open up the emergency shelter. Thank you very much. Oh. I didn't realize it'd be there. That's kind of cool. Whoa. Okay, so there's beds. There's a goddess statue in here. Whoa. Hello. There's a map. There's a guy. Okay. There are weapons here. Big old sword. Traveler's sword. It's kind of funny. Boko Reaper. Oh, it's already a fused weapon. Okay. That's why I couldn't fuse it. I'll give you apples. I'm calling it Bermano's Special Fruit and Mushroom Mix. Looks tasty, doesn't it? Yeah, sure. Nice. I don't like you. You're cleaning. I mean, I guess the only thing to do is go to bed. An appropriate time to yawn. Okay. Let's go do the main objective. Let's go see Pura. Hey Link, you all set? I just wrapped up here myself. The travel point is working fine now. Or it will be, once you do your part.
Hey! Hey!
Kind of funny how Purr's taking her own spin on, like, ancient Sheikah technology. Oh, wait, I only just realized they've actually activated all of them at the same time.
Oh! Yeah!
My turn.
Mm-hmm. Aha! Ah!
Okay, yeah, okay, there's Sheikah Towers. Thank you. You don't need to... Okay.
Aha! Hmm.
Oh, paraglider. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Ah! Aha! Yeah!
Is this the way of surveying the land? Oh my god, it is. Link just gets fired up into the sky. Oh, that's kind of cool. Cool. So... I suppose that's my way of just kind of getting around each time as well. Like, I could probably fire myself up and then glide in one direction. I think I might do that. I probably have to talk to Purah now, though, right? Yeah, report back to her. Okay.
Aha!
Welcome back. That was some good gliding up there, Link. I expected nothing less. So, how did it go? Did you get a proper map scan?
Aha!
Good. That map is crucial to our search. There are Skyview towers in every region in the world. You'll want to make a point of visiting them all. Let's talk about the upheaval. It's affected more than just the castle. Reports of other strange phenomena have been coming in from all over Hyrule. Let's take a look at your map. First report comes from Hebra to the northwest. Next is Eldin in the northeast. The Gerudo are reporting trouble in the southwest. And Lanayru in the east.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm. Mhm. Ah. Yeah.
Okay. So we've essentially just had our collective kind of opening to Breath of the Wild like this. Hello. You're a very, very weird Rito. Well, look at this. You're the one who I saw flying around in the sky. It's great to be the first one to ever be launched from a Skyview tower. A real historic moment. Hey, what's your name? Link, you say? Hold on there. Really? Your name is Link? Hey, buddy. You got the same name as that famous swordsman. Good for you. Pretty big name to live up to, though. I'm Pen. Oh, his name's kind of... his voice is kind of like this, from what I could hear. Oh. I'm Pen, by the way. I work for the Lucky Clover Gazette. I'm writing an article about the event. About this event, so folks everywhere will know about the Skyview Towers being activated. I'd better get to work. Our newspaper is short on staff, so I had to flap all over the place to cover the news. We could use another reporter. You should join us. Seem like a brave type and all. That's what it takes. Our newspaper is based in Hebra, to the northwest. You'll find it near the bridge to the Lisorito village. Stop by if you're blah 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 blah. So long. So long. Oh my god. I want to go again. And ideally, we want to go toward Hebra now. It's like, I know I have stamina, but I'm still going to travel this way. Just having a little look out, and I think the only, like, tower I can see is over there. At least towards Hebra. I can see a shrine. Might as well stop by. And one more for good luck. Ooh. Ishodag Shrine. It's nice that it shows you where on the map you are. A windy device. Oh, I can't climb up there. So if I were to stand on this... Oh my god, Link? That didn't work. Oh, wait, I'm a moron. We put it like that, we hit it. There we go. And that's gonna keep going, because I can't turn it off. Actually, you know what I can do? I could just pick it up and turn it off. I'm a genius, I swear. Right, let's rotate it this way. Okay, it's not working because it's... Speedboat! Okay, let's get this on land for a second. If I were to hit this and rotate it so it sticks there and just... Okay. Glad that works. Why did I pick it up? Right, there we go. Um... It's gonna be really, really strange. If I were to rotate this... No way. Cool. I have a feeling they wanted you to, like, jump onto it. But alas, that is not what I want to do. Just turn that off. Now, how am I going to hit this? Um... Wait. Okay. I had a good idea. I didn't think it would explode on contact. Oh, I gotta do it all again. Speedboat. That chest open? The chest is still open. I have an idea, and I don't know if it's stupid or not. But I've also got a dumb idea. Like, I've also got, like, another dumb idea. Oops. If I do this, right? I mean, it works. It was stupid and it worked. So, that's all I care about. Just wanted to turn that off. Right. Okay, so we at least have a little warp point, if need be. That's enough for me. Right. One thing I do want to quickly have a little look around for. So there's a tower up there. Is there a tower over there? Not that I'm aware of. Oh, look at the ducks. I'm not even gonna pick it up. That's how little I care. Right, let's climb up here. So we have a little vantage point. Let's go. Okay. Almost at the top. What is going on here? Oh, wait, hang on. What if I rewind this? Where did it come from? Nowhere. It just didn't come out of there. Well, like, it didn't, like, naturally roll in there. There was no path for it. It's just a hole. What the hell? Bird. Give me your leg meat. Hello, friend. Bubble frogs. Oh, God. They're not, like, bad or anything. They're just annoying. Oh, there's a like in here as well. Ooh. You're dead. Sticky lizard. Oh, there's two. Ugh. There's two likes in there. No, thank you. I hope the bubble frogs are, like, actually worth something, at least. Nah, spooked them. Right. Stable over here, there's a shrine over there, and a lot going on. Oh, hey, it's Kato. So yeah, the game, kind of like Breath of the Wild, still wants to guide you in a specific way.
Hmm. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Hmm. Where's the balloon? Oh, there it is. Impa's got a character profile. Former chief of the Sheikah, who served the royal family of Hyrule for generations and is a living witness to its near extinction. Sometime after guiding Link through the calamity, Impa made her granddaughter Paya the new chief. Being over a century old hasn't stopped Impa from doing her part in the search for Princess Zelda. She's investigating the geoglyphs around Hyrule, certain they will provide clues to where the princess is. Did it.
Hmm.
Oh, you fixed my balloon. Thank you, Link. Will you come look for me at the geoglyph? Yes, sure. Light the fire on the balloon. Light the fire and the balloon will start to float, then we will be on our way. Lucky for you, I have a torch spear. Oh, there's a torch there. Well, I don't care. No, not Impa. I didn't want to... The balloon started floating away!
Oh.
Too high up, I feel faint. Oh my god, Impa.
Hmm.
But finally we can see it, the geoglyph. Well done, Link. Dragon's Tears. Huh?
Oh. Yeah.
Can you? Can you really? Are we progressively going upward? No, okay. We've stagnated. Um,
Ah. Oh. Yeah.
okay, she just wants me to jump off. Ow. What the hell? Whack.
Ah.
Oh, shut up, Imba. Stop.
Yeah.
I see a beetle. So he sells arrows for 6 rupees each. Bundle of 5 for 30. Fire fruit, warm diner, sunset fireflies, and tireless frogs. Let's sell some stuff to him because I'm very short on rupees. Um, what has the highest rupee value? Okay. No, I'm not selling him armor. Opals, they have high rupee value. And I don't really need them. Like stones are pretty good to sell. And the more I think about and the more I'm all over everything, I don't really have much to sell. Well, thanks for the rupees. My ass hurts. Right. We do have...
Hey. Ah. 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 Oh. Eh. Ah.
Oni points.
Ah. Ah. Oh. Ah.
Let's see.
Yeah. Oh. Ah.
Oh, wait. Read the ledger. Points and rewards. Really? It's not going to tell me what rewards there are. Fine. Why is there a single notice on this board? It's a work in progress. Okay. Right, well, there's a shrine here. So we'll hit up this shrine. The Sinikawak Shrine. An uplifting device. Balloons. Right. I want to move this out of the way. Move this out of the way. And then use ascend. Never mind. Whoops. Oh, wrong power. Alright, let's use you. And let's attach you. Now we actually have a place we can stand. And we've got a torch spear that can reach. And then if I just put it away... Oh, wait, what? That's not what I wanted. I suppose I could just stand here and light the balloon without lighting the actual torch part. No harm in that. Is that all? Or am I able to... I am. Is there any point in doing so? Where's the chest? No. There's just no point in doing so. It's just something that's there. Oh, there's more dungeon. Shrine. Okay, so we've got little ball pits. And do we have balls? We do have balls. Ball. I do not know what to do. Well, I do know what to do. If I do something like this, I attach it there, and I take this bowl and I attach it here, and then I take this balloon, and I bring it closer, and I attach it here. Sure, that works. Let's balance it out on this side. Oh, come on. meant to press the glide button and I forgot. Forgot which one it was. Let's do something like this. We have the ball on the bottom. Let's maybe try and fix it properly. Diagonal. Yeah, like that. No, 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 no. Get down here. Get down here. Let go and jump. Oh, I'm not gonna make that. It's fine. We wait until we go all the way up. Okay, so that's the actual exit to the the shrine. Keep going to call it a dungeon. So that seems to be the actual exit. No, I have to get that wooden platform back. Right, so if I do this... by that I mean do this. Can I not ascend? What's going on here? Alright. Let's go over here with it and just shimmy these off. They can all just drop to the ground. Doesn't bother me. Right. Let's take this. Let's put it like here. Right? Yeah. Put it under the thing. Attach this to the middle. Get these affixed to each corner. Bring it a little closer. So we got that on the corner. That on the corner. We only have 3 balloons. Which makes me think I should have possibly gotten the balloon from the previous room. That's one. It might work with 2. Not entirely sure on that, though. Yeah, it's working with 2. Which means I now need to get up there. Yeah, that's fine. Sitting down for so long hurts. So now, what I want to do is just jiggle the ball 3. Put it in the hole. What's in this chest that I worked so hard for? Like 20 rupees. Gee whiz. Okay. Now I think it's time we head to the tower. Because we've got so many frickin' like fast travel points, and basically they're in the emptiness. Like, well, okay, we have 1 in this region that we haven't seen yet. I'm not messing with you guys. I want peacefulness. Tranquility. Do I have any weapons that are unfused right now? Nope. Oh, hey, it says to. Come back here. Fine. Those trees over there are so scary, Shalaka. Do you want us to chop them down? I'll use the Boca Reaper, I suppose. Can the... Crap. Whoa, okay, never mind. What the What the fuck? Okay. Come on, broccoli boy. We know who you are. I want more weapon stash. Oh, he's changed his dance up a little bit. There you go. And that's it, because I cannot upgrade anything else. S2 has a profile. Look at that adorable boy. Tree fairy with a song in his heart. He's only visible to certain people. The power of his dance can increase the size of Link's pouches, but he has trouble keeping track of the Korok seeds. His magical maracas require. Oh, he's got like a little Kokiri symbol in the... Oh, that's cute. I didn't realize they had symbols in the back. That's cute. Give me that shroom. Mario up in this house. Oh, little baby stone talus. And it punched me. To be honest, I think if you got punched by a rock, you'd die too. Let's try that again. Let's maybe avoid the stone talus. Because I don't... Oh, actually. I do have my flux core pounder. It's dead. Oh, I did not mean to drop. No, I wanted to sort. There we go. Let's use that one, Soldier Reaper. Oh, there's another one. Amber, thank you. Time to play Gmod again. No, okay, let's take this over here. I know these are for building like carts and stuff, but I want to build a bridge. More like a ramp than a bridge. Oh, whoops. Okay, let's join it in the middle. Just trying to make this as straight of a bridge as possible. I mean, it worked. Probably not the intended way, but it worked nonetheless, Joy-Con. Alright, there's another map piece. good that it also charts the sky. I want to try and get to this over here. Who is trying to message me? I don't even know what this is. What the hell? Courage Island. Let me guess. Oh, wait. What? Oh! I see. Ooh. Oh, wait. I was like, wait, what is that? It's a shrine. Very interesting. Fairy! Sunday Lion. Welcome. This is the site of the ceremony to test your courage. Courage is demonstrated by diving headlong through the sky. No challengers have visited this island in a long time. I'm glad you've come. I witnessed your dive earlier. You seem to have come prepared. Now then, let us commence with the dive ceremony. Are you prepared? I'll pass. For now. At least this will be another heart container if I wanted it. Oh, it's combat shrine. Archery. Do I have to use archery? Yes. Yeah, okay, I have to use archery. Let's use... Let's use a fire fruit. It says other attack. Oh, I was supposed to say it says other attacks are ineffective here, and yet. Thanks, Chief. Right. Let us pick up this. I'm incredibly curious. How the hell does a bow sword work? Whatever. Who am I to question? Alright, we can skip this. I was wondering why this was still active. Uh, let's just go over here.
What? Oh dear. Where am I? We didn't mean to startle you. I'm sorry. It's okay. My name is Sonia.
And could we ask what your name is?
I am the daughter of King Rome of Hyrule, Zelda.
What an unexpected answer. We are the king and queen who founded Hyrule, after all. Or at least we were the last time I checked.
You two founded Hyrule? And you're the king?
My name is Rauru, King Rauru of Hyrule.
King Rauru? And Queen Sonia? But that must mean...
So this replaces the memories. Oh, hi, I'm Pup. Link, you look distracted. What's wrong? It's all
Oh.
Goodness, you say you had a vision. Saw mysterious figures. And then Princess Zelda. The geoglyphs, the literature, the dragon's tears, and now a vision of the lost princess. What if these are all connected? Let us try to continue examining the glyphs. They may contain further clues that lead to Princess Zelda. You know, according to the literature, there is something to do with the geoglyphs in the Forgotten Temple. The Forgotten Temple, eh? Very intriguing. Now, if it isn't too terribly obvious, the Forgotten Temple is over here. It's the thing that, oh my god, what is it called? It's the temple that is a reference to Skyward Sword. Sealed Temple. Are you again? Why do you have to be such a nuisance with putting up signs? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna need like 4 of those, I think. Luckily. Just give me stuff.
Ah. Ah.
Thank you for the money. Thank you for the rice balls. And thank you for this again.
Ah.
Sick. Right, I do want to go to the Forgotten Temple. Why are there so many constructs over there? Oh, they seem to be provoked by the moblins and the bokoblins? What is that? Oh, it's a flame emitter. Okay. I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna go to the Forgotten Temple. Nope. No, thank you. See a shrine off in the distance. I see more moblins and bokoblins. Trying to steer as wide of a, like, turning circle as I can around them. Ooh. Another one of these. Oh, it's just the Silent Princess in general. Wait, does that mean I could have picked up a Silent Princess earlier? Darn. What are you? Oh, halberd. Oh, we got the big boys again. You know what? I'm just glad there are no guardians. There's the Forgotten Temple. I can see a whiz rope down there. I want to get back up and restore my stamina before I do that. Oh no, there's a blood moon. I wonder if the blood moon cutscene's different. I know, I said I wouldn't go and actively seek out Koroks. Okay. There are some wolves down there. I do kind of want to avoid those. Because, like, they're not bad, but, like, just rather not take any kind of damage right now. Okay. You a merchant? Donkey merchant. Okay. We got the blood moon coming.
Witness the blood moon's rise.
Here's a different
When
cutscene.
its red glow shines upon the land, the aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. Just as they did in a war long past. The world is threatened once again.
Conceptually, one of the coolest things that this game does, well, not one of the coolest things the game does itself, but like, conceptually one of the like more interesting ideas as to why everything comes back, or like, you know what I mean. Mechanically, it's kind of cool because it gives an explanation as to why enemies respawn. But it's like, do you have to? The immersion's cool and all. Just don't like have it how the enemies are like stronger. Anyway, last time we were in here was technically a couple weeks ago when we played Skyward Sword, but actually no, did I even go? I didn't go to the Sealed Temple at all in Skyward Sword when we played it on stream. Well, the last time we went here in like in Breath of the Wild, at least, there were guardians everywhere. Thankfully now, there aren't. Instead, we've just got bokoblin camps, which I'm just going to avoid because it's a blood moon. Ooh! It's a good bow. I feel like there are other chests around, but like, am I gonna go for them? Absolutely not. Okay, I think we can jump up. Yes, okay, we made it. There's a shrine in here. Any other camps? No. Well, there's a shrine in here, but also... This is where Impa mentioned to go for the Dragon's Tear stuff. Oh, there's Impa. Well, I'm not going to talk to you yet, Impa. I'm going to do a shrine first. Right. Building blocks. You mean how I've been playing this game anyway? Oh, it's... Oh, this is what it means by building blocks. Okay. Wait. There we go. Nope. Figured it out eventually. So essentially, one big Korok puzzle. Why do I have the torch spear on? Soldier Reaper. Oh, and how did I know there would be combat? Ow. Now, I don't really want the Flame Emitter Club. Instead... Um... Let's just, do this again. So we got another one of these. I think these are 2 Captain's Reapers we have now? Yeah. What happens if we fuse a Silent Princess with the Zonite Sword? Yeah, it's +1 damage. That's worth something, I suppose. Okay. First thing I want to do... Whoops. Oh, crap. Oh, I broke the flower. Well. Let's use freaking God Hand over here. Large Zonite charge. Okay. Sure. Alright, where does this go? I think it goes... over here. All of my years of playing Tetris are finally going to be worth something. I think that's going to go there, and then this, once we spin it around, will fit snugly in here. Ayacha-ching. Oh, Link, thank you again for the help with my balloon. I believe there is something related to the geoglyph somewhere within this temple. I'm searching, but so far it has been in vain. The chambers here are enormous, so it will be a difficult task at best. Where could it be? Is it perhaps in this room that you've not been in? Giant statue of Hylia. Is it in this room? Which is new. This wasn't in here before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hmm. 7 pillars in a circular room. Methinks. Methinks fire. Nope. This looks like a tactics room.
Ah.
Ooh.
Oh. Mm.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
Mm.
Oh.
essentially, these are where all the memories are located. A tier with a tier. So, these aren't going to be marked on my map, are they? Nope. Then, why don't we mark them ourselves? So, we know where this one is. So, from this one, we can say this one's over here somewhere. Let's mark it with a star. The next one is north of that, so we'll put it about here. Yes, I think. Hmm. The next one, I'm just gonna say, is like here. Well, technically, no. It's like here. This one could be like here, maybe. And then we have one in the actual like Gerudo space, so that could be like here, maybe. And we have another one here, which is more or less like here, right? Yeah, kinda. Then we have another one slightly northeast of that, so let's put it like here. Another one all the way down here. Like, even if these stamps aren't actually accurate, they're somewhat accurate, you know? They're close enough. And then one over here. They at least point us in the right direction. And we can already make assumptions. So this one was like Zelda's introduction to Rauru and Sonia. This one might be potentially something with them getting like accustomed to each other and everything. This is the Purapad, probably referencing Zelda giving the power pad to a construct, potentially. I believe that might be a boss. Like, related to a boss. That's clearly Ganondorf. That could be Sonia or Zelda, or both. That's a scimitar. Could potentially be related to the Gerudo. That's probably related to Calamity Ganon, or like the Demon King form of Ganon. That one could be related to Recall. And then that one, the Calamity itself, maybe? And then the Master Sword. Impa's telling me to make a copy on my map. Bitch, I'm way ahead of you. I am way too ahead of you. Get off the wall, Link. Link, you're not Spider-Man. Right. Let's head out then. Actually. 10 left to investigate. Do I even have 10 stamps on my map? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we have 10. Fair enough. Crisis at Hyrule Castle. Right, let's just turn this one back on. Regional phenomena. And let's go back to the tower, I suppose. Oh, wait, actually. Let's go up to the Sky Shrine. Oh, that's bright. I am in a dark room. It was very bright. It's actually still kind of light out. And, if I were at work, this would be the time I'd be finishing. Suppose a nice little bit of info to know. And yeah, that's where that is. We could go and get it. But do I really want to? Yes. But do I want to right now? Also yes. But am I going to? No. Whoa, that was so clutch. Okay. We have another shrine over here. Again, I'm not actively seeking them out, but they're on the main path, so I might as well. Macarucus. I meant to skip the cutscene, and I just jumped for joy instead. Combat training archery. Again? Okay. Steady your aim and fire at the enemy's head. You mean exactly what I've done every single time. I hit the head. What? Well done. Mm-hmm. Curious. Hmm. Fair enough. Right, let's run over here, because I do want to pick up these arrows. That's a construct bow. No worries there. What bow am I even using? Soldier's bow. Why am I using that already? I want to use the wooden bow. I don't want to use the best bow I have. There we go. And also, why am I using Rusty Shield? Oh, it's raining. I'm just gonna use this as my melee weapon, because it's not made of metal. Okay, that's where I need to go. I want to see if rain climbing is still the same. 1, 2, 3, jump, slide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, jump, slide. Okay. That's fine. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So it's very hit or miss whether it's 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump, slide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, jump, slide. Yeah, it's weird that sometimes sometimes 3, sometimes 4, sometimes 5. So it might be changed. Oh, you can hear the rain sounds on the paraglider. That's kind of nice. But yeah, the way I remember doing it in Breath of the Wild was like 3 or 4 and then jumping up, and then you wouldn't slide as much, but you still slide. But it'd give you enough chance to then climb up again. You'd make progress if you, like, climbed, then jumped, then slid, and then kept climbing, basically. Okay, thankfully I don't have more rain to worry about once I land. But I do have a really big surface to climb here. I'm not making that. Nope. Oh, wait. Helpful. Okay, there should be a little ledge up here. Oh, no, never mind. No, there isn't. There's a ledge just a little further up. There we go. So it could be because I haven't played it in a while, but it really does appear like they've changed the climbing a little bit in terms of like what surfaces count as flat, or like what angles count as flat. And also it kind of appears like more of the stamina goes than usual. But again, that could just be because I don't have enough stamina and I haven't played the game in God knows how long. Oh god, there's goblins right there. Run away. I think the last time I actually played Breath of the Wild was when Champion's Ballad came out. I think that's genuinely the last time I played Breath of the Wild. After that, I just remember watching people play it. We're very close. Well, we're close enough to see it. Oh no. We are close enough to see Hebra. Or at least the Rito village in Hebra. We are in Hebra, technically. But we're not close enough to just walk to the Rito village. At least not, like, quickly walk. Probably going the weirdest route. Like, kind of at my own detriment, but it's the way I want to play. Like, it'd probably be safer to go the normal route and just... Oh, it's Korok, for God's sake. It'd probably be safer to go the normal route. I'd probably run into less danger if I just went the normal route and attacked the enemies normally, instead of going out of my way to try and avoid them. Cool, it's cold weather. For now, before we land, let's just eat a spicy pepper. That didn't do anything. Okay, once we land, I'm going to... Oh, I actually have something for that. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this and just cook one pepper. Gives me enough cold resistance just to get through. And doesn't waste a bunch of hearts. Doesn't waste ingredients, doesn't waste any hearts. Which is exactly what surviving's all about, I suppose. We might be able to make it to that. Just. Okay, now people are actually messaging me. Earlier it was just notifications from apps and stuff. No, keep running, keep running. Stabilize yourself on the snow. And then just jump up here. Stabilize on the snow. I'm going to check the messages while my stamina regains. It's my friend asking me how Tears of the Kingdom is because he really wants it. But he has university work to do. And by the time he has his university work done, it'll be like 2 weeks after the game has been released. So. Which is fair. I mean, I technically have work to do, but I'm not doing it yet. Okay, we might be able to make it there. Oh, our cold resistance is running out. And I'm going to use 2 instead of just 1. Just for the slightly longer cold resistance. There we go. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm just appreciating the music. With it being more wintry, you can kind of make out Dragon Roost a little bit better. Alright. Oh, I need you bad. Heart container, please. Because I can deal with, like, the minimal stamina. For now. Oh no, I did it again. The beds are too soft and inviting. Oh, a customer who's sleeping. Who's sleeping? I wasn't sleeping, not me. Welcome to Swallow's Roost Inn. We don't have any other guests at the moment, so rest easy and rest well. 20 rupees for a bed. I'll go for a regular bed. Not that I need it, I just want to change the time. And it looks the same because of a snowstorm. Should have realized that. Hey, Morito. For some reason, I have a feeling these three were kind of like involved in the Champions Ballad thing. Again, I didn't really play much of it, so it's only a guess, but yeah. Welcome to the shop, I suppose. Cane sugar, goat butter, oil, arrows. Yeah. You have nothing I want. There is a shrine down there, but... Oh, hello. I suppose I'm going down here now. Gotta kiss. Gotta kiss her. I just gotta kiss her. Or him. Or them. Don't really matter to me. Ride the winds. Oh, this is fun. That wasn't particularly difficult. Oh, wait, I actually broke it. Okay. Whoops. I don't even care for the, like, extra chest. Right, one thing I want to do. Oh, I can't use that in here. Okay. Alright, so one more of them, and I get another chance at a heart container or a stamina vessel. I think I'm pretty good with stamina at the moment, so... right. Let's take this out, and let's cook. How much cold resistance does 5 give me? Probably in like 20 minutes. Oh, 12. Okay. I can deal with that. It is 5 hearts, but like, whatever. This is gonna be a Korok. Good, you deserve it. Okay, I think, yeah, jumps can make it perfectly fine. Climb over that. There's the armor shop here. How much is this? 500! 1,650? What am I selling? Let's get 60 rupees from that. We just don't have that many expensive materials. I don't really need flint for anything. No, I kind of, like, bomb flowers are quite useful. Bundles of wood aren't really anything I care about. Like, yeah, they can make a campfire, but, like... It'd only be 36 rupees anyway, so... Oh, I'm good now. You little bitch. Overpriced as fuck. What is in here? Nothing and nobody. Oh, look, sand prints. Footprints. In the snow. Snow prints. Soup ladle. Can't use that. Okay, I'm gonna actually prepare some... I'm gonna prepare some spicy foods so that I can actually have foods on the go. Let's cook these. 3 minutes of cold resistance, not bad. Let's get some of this and a sticky lizard. Why not? Oh, dubious food. Okay, what if I cook up some mushroom and a frog? Dubious. Dubious. I wonder. I pick up so much of this. Does it cook anything nice? Hot weather attack. Very weird. So it doesn't do anything for cold resistance. Just those chilies. Pot lid! Alright, let's make our way up. And up again. Up once more. There's stuff over here, but what exactly? Like a diving spot, probably? Yeah. Looks it. Anybody? Nope. There's nobody in here, but there are arrows there for the taking. That story. Ooh. Nope, nothing in here. Nothing in there, and we're at the top. So, story it is. Time to talk to Teba.
That's not fair at all! You know I can handle it! Checking out that huge cloud wouldn't be hard. I could even do it alone. If we don't do anything, the village... Huh? Huh? Is that you? It is you! Link!
This is Tulin. I believe Tulin was in the first game. Link. They told me you were missing. It's good to see you're doing well. And this is Teba, the new Rito Elder. It's very nice to see you again. Do you remember my son Tulin? He's grown taller, though perhaps not yet grown up. Well, maybe I would if you didn't treat me like a hatchling all the time. As long as you think you can take on the world by yourself, you'll always be my little chick. You think I can't? I'm already fully fledged, you know. You'll change your tune when I ace today's scouting trip. You can keep wasting your time treating the Song of the Stormwind arc like it's real, but not me. Unbelievable. Tulin wants me to let him find what's causing the blizzard, and he's having trouble hearing no. While focusing on the Rito village, long ago, when we faced a different sort of upheaval, the village was saved by thanks to a great flying ship. Or so claims the songs that have been passed down for generations. It's a song for children, mind you. Few adults still parrot it as if it were true. Still, every now and then, you get reports among the Rito of a flying ship. Find that with the blizzard caused by this upheaval, and it seems less far-fetched. I don't know what's so funny about, like, bird characters using the word far-fetched. Just makes me think of the Pokemon. Even in the Song of the Stormwind arc, even if the Song of the Stormwind arc is just a children's rhyme, I suspect that there is something lurking high in the sky. But the air is so turbulent now that no Rito can fly close enough to look into it. This is why I say we need to make careful preparations to find the truth. But Tulin, he thinks we cling to that song out of cowardice. But these are Rito matters. You came for some purpose, yes? That is terrible news. So then, not even Hyrule Castle is safe. If Princess Zelda's disappearance and the strange phenomena around the world are related somehow... We Rito would ordinarily love to contribute to your search. But this abnormal blizzard shows no signs of stopping, and food has grown scarce. Everyone I could spare is already out researching the blizzard or scavenging for food. My husband hasn't been able to leave the village much since becoming the village elder. I wish there was something I could do. But maybe I'm not the one you want. You should try asking Hearth. My friend Hearth has many sources on it of information, so he might already have a lead about Princess Zelda. You see the two bonfires out that way? He's in the lodge near them. If you'd like to, try visiting him. We got character profiles. Look at how cute he is. I love bird characters so much. Tulin, the son of the Rito Elder Teba. When Link first entered his village, Tulin was still a child growing up in his father's shadow, and his eyes would light up when he watched Link and Teba practice at the flight range. And Teba, a Rito warrior who once helped Link save the Rito village. He took up the mantle of village elder from Caneli? I don't know, to become the new leader of his people. As the new elder, he is under the pressure to deal with the strange weather assailing Rito village. They've also got their own symbol, which I don't think has been seen before. Maybe. I mean, it's on his chest, but, like, I think it, like, it's kind of developed from some of those. I could be completely wrong, but, like, I don't recall seeing it before. It's on that flag, but I don't know if that's from just this game or not. Right, so what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to head up to that tower, activate it, and leave it there. Because we're nearing the, like, 7-hour mark. Oh, it's a wizrobe, it's a wizrobe, it's a wizrobe. I'm going to avoid you. Wizrobes and I do not get along. One of my least favorite enemy types to deal with when playing Breath of the Wild. And that's saying something. Considering there were Lionels in the game and Guardians. Oh my god, he's down there again. He's down there and he wants help with his goddamn sign. I do this because I like your boss, not because I like you. Again, it's because I like your boss, not because I like you. Ooh. Oh, it's cold weather attack, not cold resistance. Thanks for the bomb flower? Why are you carrying a weapon? Okay. Tower, and then... Actually, we'll talk to this guy first. We'll talk to Hearth. You are Neck. Yeah, I know about the tower. I'm not Marge. You're not gonna be Hearth. But I'm gonna take your resources anyway. Oh. Thank you. Don't mind me. Link, you're alright. I was worried after I heard you'd gone missing. What happened? Yeah, so you're looking for Princess Zelda. Well, sorry to tell you, I haven't heard anything about her. Our feathers are full dealing with a more immediate problem. Everyone from the village has been blah blah blah, blizzard, sky monsters, yeah. Okay, you're talking about a cave. Bonfire at the mouth of the cave. Okie dokie. Oh, he's got more. No, he hasn't. I thought he had more in his character bio. No, there's just a quest about him. But right now, I don't care about the quest. I care about the tower. I care about the tower. I'm going to climb the mountain until I reach the tower. I like towers. Tilted towers. I don't even know. Almost there. Ah, and it's a straight shot too. There's nothing, like, disastrous around it except brambles. Which I almost walked into because I didn't realize they were there. Ooh, pinecone. Well, you know what I'm gonna do about this? Just gonna throw fire fruit. And I'm impatient, so. Nice. And even cooler. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dive down toward the quest objective. That's the wrong button. That was clutch. Very clutch. Now I'm gonna dive down here. Gonna stay in this nice, warm, cozy building. And I'm gonna save. Because I'm gonna end it there. It's been about 7 hours of gameplay, I think. Does it say? It does not. Well, it's been about 7 hours of streaming. So, not exactly 7 hours of gameplay, because there was time before the stream on both occasions. Yeah. 2 streams on Monday. I will be streaming again tomorrow. Probably now going to make the art for the VOD thumbnail. So that's going to be my evening. When I go to Amiibo, does it tell me which ones are... No, okay. It doesn't tell me which ones are compatible and which ones aren't. I'll look that up in the meantime. Without further ado, goodbye.